UW-Madison is giving an update tonight on federal immigration enforcement in relation to the university. Now, the university says several current and former international students have had their visas terminated by the U.S. government.
6 current students and 7 alumni have had their visas ended. However, UW-Madison did not play a role in those terminations.
Yeah, UW-Madison says they're not aware of any federal law enforcement on campus either. They actually don't believe the terminations have anything to do with participating in free speech events or political activity. As of now, the reason for the terminations isn't clear. They say these are not uncommon, however. The university is working to learn more about exactly why this happened.